Shalom Bracha. Welcome once again to our weekly series of Divrei Torah and Parashat Shabua. This week's Parashat is Parashat Toledot. There are many critics and psychoanalysts who look at this week's Parashat and the relationship between Yitzhak Avinu and Rivka Imenu and say that they had a dysfunctional marriage, that there was zero communication, and that the swapping of berachot between Yaakov and Esav could have easily been avoided. I wanted to take a little bit of a different approach based on the Meshech Chochmah and an insight into another one of the episodes in Yitzhak Avinu's life, which there are not many recorded in the Torah, that can actually teach us the opposite about the relationship between Yitzhak and Rivka. When Yitzhak calls out to HaKadosh Baruch Hu to pray for children, there's a very interesting lashon in the text that Yitzhak Avinu uses. He uses the words the text uses to describe the prayer of Yitzhak, Le'nochach ishto, that Yitzhak Avinu beseeched God on behalf of his wife. The Meshech Chochmah asks a question and says, why was Yitzhak Avinu praying on behalf of Rivka? First of all, couldn't Rivka have prayed by herself? Not talking about when she beseeched the actual advice and the counsel of the Navi. And furthermore, why is Yitzhak Avinu reaching out to HaKadosh Baruch Hu and singling out only Rivka and not including himself in the prayer? Meshech Chochmah answers with a phenomenal answer and says Yitzhak Avinu already knew that he was getting children. HaKadosh Baruch Hu already promised him, and it's well documented that he knew that he was going to have a child. However, Yitzhak wanted to make sure that his soulmate was the woman that he loved, Rivka. He did not want to have the children from another person. Another woman would not do. This was the love of his life. This was the person who he knew was the only one to be the mother of his children. And he knew that the holiness of Rivka Imenu was going to be the only way that Am Yisrael was going to be able to be developed and built properly. Rabotai, this is an amazing nuance in the text that sheds light on an amazing personality trait of one of the most cryptic personalities in all of Tanakh, Yitzhak Avinu. How could we say that he did not care or did not love for Rivka Imenu when we have it right in front of us in the text that he is praying on behalf of his wife, and that it was so important that she be his wife and his partner in this great journey of building Am Yisrael? We need to strengthen ourselves and understand that the Avot were amazing people that had great lessons for us to learn, and that these character traits are there for us to learn from as long as we look hard enough to see it. Shabbat Shalom.